Okay, so this game is going to be one of the most highly anticipated releases of this year, along with the Resident Evil 4 remake. Now, this game right here has yet to have a official release date, but we do know that's going to be released before the end of the year, and we do know it's going to be for the PlayStation 5. I'm talking about Silent Hill 2, the remake, because the original game came out back in 2001, and a lot of people will go on record and tell you that it's one of the most popular installments within the Silent Hill series, alongside with the very first game, which came out back in 1999, I believe. And pretty much the story of this game revolves around the main character, James Sutherland, who was haunted by the death of his wife, Mary, who pretty much died of an illness 3 years prior to the start of Silent Hill 2. And I do feel that this game is a survival horror, like thriller type game that's a classic, and a lot of people have been waiting to see a remake for this game for years. In fact, a lot of people would go on record and say that this game deserved a remake for the PlayStation 4 a decade ago, probably sometime in 2013. But let's be real. As far as the Silent Hill series is concerned, it seems like after 2, and maybe after Silent Hill 3, like the popularity of the series started to take a nosedive. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the survival horror genre has definitely been like popular within the past decade or so. It's just that a lot of people preferred Resident Evil more so than Silent Hill, and that was especially true after Resident Evil 4 came out back in 2005, because a lot of people loved that game. And I remember when the reveal for the Resident Evil 4 remake, it took place a couple of months back, or like a few weeks ago or something, and pretty much a lot of people just want to see, I guess, the Resident Evil 4 remake. They didn't care about all the other Resident Evil projects or anything like that. They just wanted Capcom to introduce Resident Evil 4 remake. That's how popular it was. And that game definitely shined on GameCube back in '05, because you didn't really see too many high-profile survival horror titles on GameCube back in the day. And let's be real. I mean, you can't really do Silent Hill on any Nintendo-based consoles, because for the most part, Nintendo caters to a family-friendly audience, and mainly the children. So, like, the survival horror genre looked like it's going to make a comeback in terms of popularity. I mean, last year we got Dying Light 2 Stay Human, which people had nothing but good things to say about for the most part. Some would probably argue that the whole parkour aspect of that game kind of detracts from the quality and realism, but it is what it is. And I do feel that that the Silent Hill 2 remake is something that I feel can reintroduce like this generation of gamers to a classic that came out like over 20 years ago, that they can really like sink their teeth into. And it's something that I feel it would grow the fan base of the Silent Hill series in general, even though like the last like couple of games that came out hasn't really been memorable or anything like that. And not that they're not good, it's just that for the most part, Silent Hill, it seemed like the series is not as popular as it once was back in the 2000s. And honestly, I do feel that the Silent Hill 2 remake has the potential to be probably the best survival horror game of 2023, but then again, can get overshadowed by the Resident Evil 4 remake. We'll just have to wait and see. And right now, we're still waiting for when Silent Hill F is going to come out. We saw the trailer for that game a while back, and there was no official release date, and I don't think they even revealed what game systems it's going to be on. So, I mean, I doubt that game's going to be released this year, but I'm hoping that game probably comes out sometime in 2024.